for taking time to view my video. Today's the first day that I've actually felt like I could sit up and hold a conversation without looking and feeling pitiful. I'm still a little bit dehydrated, so I know I'm not at 100%, but I think I'm at least at about a good 55-60%, and I just needed to get a video out. So right now my plan is to try to make myself look better and see if it will help me in feeling better. So while I am going through this transition and giving you an update on how I've been feeling and what I've been going through, I'm just gonna try to make myself feel like a human being, because right now I can't tell you well, I'm gonna attempt to tell you like how I've been feeling. As of right now, the only good thing that I have to say about this surgery, and I mean only good thing I have to say about the surgery, is I am losing weight. I'm down to 228 pounds, which is, I want to say, 18 pounds down, which is roughly about 6 pounds a week, and that's a lot of weight. So that's the only good thing right now I have to say about my surgery experience, because everything else sucks. So today is the first day that I can say the pain that I'm feeling is more of discomfort and not necessarily pain. Yesterday, actually Sunday, I might be confusing my days, so I think today is Tuesday. I could be wrong. But if today is Tuesday, then Sunday I started to feel a little bit like my pain wasn't as bad as it's been, and I was able to walk around without hovering over. And so yesterday I started trying to do some normal activities like wash dishes. Yesterday was the first day I was able to stand over the sink and wash dishes, and I was proud of that. It let me know that I was progressing, because before Sunday I didn't see any progress. I was still getting that excruciating pain, which I still do if I began to cough or laugh. I feel that excruciating tearing. But as long as I'm not doing that, my activities of standing up, turning over, it's an aggravating discomfort that I'm still not used to, but the pain isn't as excruciating as when I cough. Sometime last week I tried to sleep in my bed, and it proved to be so uncomfortable that I ended up having to go back to the sofa. Well, night before last I tried it again, because like I said, Sunday I was starting to feel some progress, so I decided to try it again. I ended up back on the sofa. So today, feeling like my pain had reduced to discomfort, I tried my bed again, and honestly, it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable sleeping in the bed. I don't want to give up on it though, because I am making progress, and I really do not have a whole lot to say positive about my surgery experience. I'm trying my best to keep it. I'm trying to get to a point where I'm feeling better before I completely judge it. But as of right now, I feel horrible about it. I honestly feel like what's making me feel so bad about it is because the exceptional service that I feel like I was getting from my doctor's office at first has changed dramatically. I've reached out to the office to talk to them about why it's taking me so long to feel some progress, why I can't get any type of pain medicine to help me further manage my pain. Well, let me explain. Let me elaborate on that. So when I was sent home, I didn't know I wasn't going to be sent home with pain medicine. I had a full gastric bypass and hernia repair, and I was sent home with gabapentin as pain medicine and 300 milligrams at that to take 3 times a day. If anybody knows anything about gabapentin, it is not pain medicine. It does nothing for pain. And I didn't understand why I was going home in the amount of pain that I was in, and to come home without pain medicine and the pain was as bad as it was. I didn't understand that. I ended up calling the doctor's office, and about a week after I had been home and couldn't stand it anymore, and he prescribed me a low dosage of hydrocodone. I will tell you, the only thing that did for me was help me to get comfortable once I got still. That's it. As far as trying to get up and walk to the bathroom or take a walk around my living room or whatnot, it was not helping me maintain that pain. Given that he had prescribed me 10 days of pain medication, 10 days worth of that pain medication. After the 10 days was up, I called to see if he would give me another 10 days because the pain still had not subsided. Not only would him nor his PA call me back, but they had the medical assistant to call me and tell me that no, they were not going to be able to honor that. And there was some other things that I asked for, and basically I was just given the cold shoulder. And that made me feel some type of way, because I requested to speak with Dr. McGill or his assistant, and they wouldn't, neither one of them returned my call. So at that point I realized I was on my own and I needed to figure out something to do. The hernia waistband that I was using did provide me some support, and it helped me to be able to stand up without clenching myself as much as I was, and it helped me to adjust myself in my seat where I was sitting without clenching as much as I was. I used ice packs, I used heating pad, I increased the Tylenol and gabapentin. I did whatever I could to try to get myself out of such a painful, I guess, way of being, because I just couldn't figure out a way to manage the pain, which was not, it got me to a point where I didn't want to eat, I didn't want to drink anything, I didn't want to take my vitamins, I wasn't doing anything. I had got fallen into a slump, and I eventually became dehydrated and completely lethargic, more lethargic than I already was. About last week sometime, I had got myself to start back trying to take my vitamins and increase my liquid intake. It was time for me to start pureed foods, so I was having my food blended up, so put in the blender and blend it up into puree form, so I could start trying to nourish myself with some food. And I did start to try to come out of the dehydration stage. Right when I thought I was starting to feel better, my grandmother came to see me and told me she mailed me a card, and I eventually, like the next day or so, had somebody to go to the mailbox for me to get my wonderful card from my grandmother and receive an itemized bill from Piedmont telling me I owe them $22,000. If that did not sink the entire ship, I can't tell you what kind of mind frame that put me in. I have worked over 6 years trying to pay off all bills and come completely out of debt so I could pay my way through school out of pocket just to get a $22,000 responsibility in the mail. I can't tell you what kind of mind frame that put me in. So I've been talking with other people that, you know, have the gastric sleeve surgery. I haven't found anybody that had the full bypass, but everybody was telling me by their 3rd week they were good to go. One person that I spoke with, which is my cousin, she told me that she had the hernia surgery, which her doctor kept her in the hospital for like 5 days, and then later, excuse me, did the the gastric sleeve surgery. And I'm just like so discouraged because nobody that I've talked to has had the experience that I'm having, and it's very discouraging. It's very discouraging to feel like my doctor's office just kind of, you know, left me hanging out to dry once the surgery was done. I have been absent from social media because I've been trying to wait until I felt better and had something positive to say before I decided to make a video or make a comment. I really wanted to have something positive to say. But I was just I had fallen into such a depression, especially after I got that bill. I was just like, oh my God, why did I do this to myself? You know, that was my attitude. Like I had nothing good to say, and I felt awful that I decided to make this decision. Talking with people who have had a good experience or began to have a good experience, I guess I should say, I thought I would feel better talking to people who has had such a good experience, that it would give me encouragement to feel better, to have faith that, you know, there was light at the end of the tunnel. But actually it was just making me feel worse. It was making me feel a lot worse talking to people who were doing good past their surgery. And I didn't want to sound bitter, so I just really have tried to cut my communication off with everybody. I didn't want to talk to anybody because I didn't want to be that one that, oh, poor her, she's having a bad experience. So I made up my mind. I was going to find my way out of this slump. I was not going to let this get me so far emotionally distraught that I was going to turn it into this major bad experience. I ended up calling Piedmont and discussing with them why they sent me this bill. I was going to refuse, literally take them to court, because the bariatric coordinator told me my only responsibility, no matter what the case may be, at most would be about $3,000, and I had saved up a little bit more than that just to, you know, just to have some wiggle room. And when I spoke with her, she said, I want to let you know, as of October 10th, we received a $22,000 check from your insurance company, so your responsibility has been paid for. Honey, I can't tell you what kind of burden was lifted off of me just hearing that. And that was the moment. That was the moment for me. That was the moment that I began to feel like, okay, Tia, you know what? It ain't all bad, baby. It ain't all bad. You're not having a bad experience. You're just having a hard time. But this is your confirmation that your hard times are not going to last, that you are going to get past this point of this surgery, and you're going to be happy that you made the decision. You just got to keep going and make it through it. And that's what my attitude has been for the past couple of days. I have got to get up and make myself get through it. And I didn't have that at first. I had lost the thought that I would be an encouraging party for someone. And that's really what I wanted to do. Out of everything that I've been doing this year, trying to put myself in a better financial situation, a better educational situation, just doing things that I didn't think that I would ever be able to do, like writing my books. I simply want to be an inspiration to somebody like me who's never really had anything good to put out in the world, to say it is never too late. It's never too late to do something that you want to do and inspire somebody else to do the same. And having this surgery is one of those things. You know, I've been trying to lose weight for so long, and I lose it, I gain it back. I lose it, I gain it back. I lose it, I gain it back. People always want to say that weight loss surgery is an easy way out. let me be confirmation. There is nothing easy about weight loss surgery. The easy way out is to eat right, exercise, drink plenty of water, stop making bad decisions, avoid bad habits, edit your bad habits, and try to live a healthy life. That is the easy way out. There is nothing easy about weight loss surgery. It is a commitment, a determination, a financial commitment, an emotional commitment to say that you have done all that you could to find a way to be at a weight that you are comfortable with, and you have gotten to your final and last result. This is something that you feel would be a more permanent solution to something that you have been trying to accomplish for so long. Let me just express to you that I have had so many surgeries in my lifetime. Having this surgery was something I chose to do. This is the first, well, I had an ablation, which was my first elective surgery, but that was a very minor surgery. This is the first major surgery that I elected to do on my own. And for it to have almost taken me to the most negative part of my emotions, into a depression, it had almost felt like the worst decision I could have ever made. I cannot honestly say that I am out of the woodworks yet, but I will say that I've made it through the worst part, and I'm looking forward to the best part. I am fully confident now that I'm going to recover well. I know that it's going to take another 3 weeks for me to get back to being 100%, but I am proud to say today that I was able to get up and put my desk together and actually just make myself feel, and I know it's not 100%. I know I don't look, you know, I haven't made myself, you know, up 100%. I don't have a full face of makeup, but just to see myself have the energy to put on the little makeup that I did put on and come to you all and just put up a video says that I have made a lot of progress. I have a video for a product that I have received that I haven't even opened yet that I'm supposed to do a review on, and I made myself the decision that, you know, some kind of way I'm going to get the energy up and put out my video. So completing this video today was confirmation that by the end of the week I will be back to putting up my videos. Before I go, I want to say to the people that have messaged me through Messenger, contacted me through text message, contacted me through YouTube, however you have reached out to me, to each and every one of you that has shared your surgical experience with me, or just wanted to give me some encouraging words, or just talk to me and check on me, see how I'm doing, offer to come visit me. To each and every one of you, I love you, I appreciate you, and thank you so much. Even though I didn't have the energy or the mindset to want to be as conversational as I should have been, I want you to know that I'll never forget the fact that you tried to reach out to me and encourage me. Eventually it did encourage me, and I thank you. I thank everybody that has supported me through this entire ordeal. My mother slept on the couch for days, sitting here with me, trying to ensure that I was okay. Thank you, Mama. I love you so much. Thank you to everybody that is going through this journey with me, that has given me words of encouragement or just plainly checked up on me. All right, guys, so that's it. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I hope I've said something to encourage somebody to do something that you wanted to do, or gave you confirmation that something may not be for you. I love you. Be good, be safe, and take care of each other. Bye.